This semester, I created You Balance with Izzy as a brand that would create honest, sincere, and very realistic content that would motivate and encourage people to be their best selves. You Balance with Izzy tries to help people realize that balance is important and is within their reach, and that balance brings peace. So both on Instagram and YouTube, You Balance with Izzy try to be the audience's best friend and help them become their best self without those very popular, unrealistic, and perfectionist expectations. Throughout the process of creating my brand, posting was key. And I noticed that when I focused my content on strength, motivation, inspiration, and peace, people were more drawn to the posts and my page, and the brand started to grow more as I started to focus on those subjects. I started out the brand focusing more on personal information and metaphors, so telling people more about myself and also using metaphors and comparisons to help them visualize the principles I was talking about. And I was also using some very narrow and specific hashtags like life balance, balance always, let's be ourselves. And then throughout, like halfway through, I learned about hashtags and how they can be a game changer. If you use them correctly, they bring more engagement. And so I started to search, and I found that energy, goals, Insta success, Insta motivation are hashtags that are more broad and that have more people using them. And so more people are reached when I used those hashtags. I also tried to diversify more the way I was posting, so not just photographs, but also using some graphics. And I did notice how there were more people liked the mix-up. To have growth within my brand, I used a few techniques that were actually very effective. And the first one was to find the right people to follow. So I would go on the search bar and try to find the people that did create content similar to mine. That way I had access to their audience and vice versa. Second, I followed those that were engaging with my posts. So if people came and liked my stuff or commented, I would go and start following them. And most of the time they would follow me back. And that way the brand was growing. Third, I liked and commented on my audience's posts. So as I was scrolling through my feed, I would comment, like, share what my followers and the people I was following were posting. And that way they knew that You Balance with Izzy exists and that I'm out there. And so they would be curious and start following me, start looking into what I'm doing, and reply to my comments and ask questions and all of that. And fourth was promotions. I learned that promotions are very effective, and making them diverse and unique does really help. So I mixed it up a little bit. So I had one promotion that was mainly just graphics, so like a photograph with some graphics, and I also made a video. And both of them had really good results. Both of them had really good engagement and a lot of views and likes, and both brought a lot of people to my page and more followers. I targeted specific audiences while I was promoting those posts, but not just a specific audience, but a lot of them, just several different niches, several different types of people that I reached. I also used solid hashtags. I had a clear call to action on both, and I monitored daily the results. So as people started to like and follow and like or comment on my stuff, I would go and start following them back, or I would just go and follow and they would follow me back afterwards. And doing that really did, monitoring really did help increase my audience and grow my brand. So the growth did happen more than I was expecting it to, actually, and the results are here to show. So I started out with 0 followers and 0 profile visits a week, and only 10 to 15 engagement rate, which is very, very low. And as of today, I have 36 followers and about 92 profile visits per week, and 85 to 90% engagement rate. There's still a lot of room for growth, and I will continue to polish my posts and adapt and tailor it to what my audience needs. But the growth and the results did surpass my expectations.